how the guys come back in here after the LA show?
Upbeat, got our work in, very positive. It's good to see.
The last 4 games, you guys' turnover numbers have been up. You see anything different there, or is it just kind of a random portion of the schedule that's happening?
I would just point to a random portion. At times we've been careless, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I want us to play at a tempo where, we're up tempo, we're forcing the issue, and with that, we're going to turn it over at times. It's important for us not to become a turnover machine where we pay the price on the defensive end.
I wondered about that with as many possessions as you guys are going to have in tempo you play at. You kind of expect the numbers to be up there?
No, I think in an ideal world, we're able to force the issue, make plays in transition, and take care of the basketball. I think our problem is when we become careless at times. Our turnovers have been, unforced errors.
I was just going to ask you what's going on with the team's turnovers in the last 4 games. You guys had, I think, more than 15 in each one. You see anything different?
No, they're just trying to remember. Most of our turnovers are just kind of, well, mine are mostly, we start with me, handling the ball, making one-handed passes, trying to, thread the needle sometimes. I'm going to try to make plays, but I got to be smart in certain situations that, especially if the turnovers lead to, breakout layups for them or transition baskets. So I got to be creative and still try to make plays with my passing, but just got to, try to make the right decision as much as possible. We're going to make turnovers. It's going to happen with how much we pass the ball and try to move it around. But the ones that we just a little lackadaisical with the ball, and especially ones that lead in the transition, those gotta stop.
It's one of the things I wondered, playing against Boston, the Clippers teams that turn people over a lot. Does it have a lot to do with them, or is it unforced?
Well, they're good defensive teams. They're good defensive teams, and they're disciplined. They play passing lanes. They, have high hands most of the time where they're deflecting passes, and they're in the right position. So, it's the reason that they do that to every team they play. But if you're going to beat them, you have to try to counteract that as much as you can with just being patient, making the right decisions. And I think for the most part, turnovers have probably been the way that teams have got it back in games when we've had big leads. So we realize that, and we'll try to fix it.
How's Jarrett Jack? I know you injured his elbow last week.
He practiced today, so
you think he was effective Saturday night?
We're a no-excuse basketball team. If you're on the floor, you're fine. Jack, just like the rest of my guys, didn't play well, and we throw it out. We come in here, get a great day's work, and look forward to Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.